Hey cruisers, I'm Sherry with CruiseTipsTV.com. Carnival released a very comprehensive press release this morning, and we are going to break it down for you. There's a lot to cover, so buckle up and let's do this. We're going to be talking about the arrival date for the second brand new Excel class ship for Carnival Cruise Line. We're going to talk about all of the ships moving around and some cancellations. We're also going to talk about the West Coast getting a new to the West Coast ship, and the status of the Fantasy class ships. Are you ready? By the way, if you are new here, we would love to invite you to subscribe to our channel. When we're all back traveling again, we promise we're going to bring you some awesome cruise content. You'll follow along with us as we go on cruises. It's a ton of fun. But for now, we're talking about the news. So, the first update that we have from Carnival Cruise Line today is that a delivery date has been set for the cruise line's second LNG, or liquefied natural gas, Excel class ship. And here's the date. The ship is coming November 2022 as part of Carnival's 50th birthday. So in 2022, they're going to celebrate with a new ship and the birthday all at once. Now, the ship as of now is unnamed, but it has been confirmed that Meyer Turku, the shipyard, will be able to produce the ship by that date, hopefully. Now, this ship is going to be a sister ship to Carnival Mardi Gras, and it will showcase many of the same features like Bolt, the first roller coaster at sea, and this ship will sail out of Port Miami, as was previously confirmed. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about this ship, make sure that you go to carnival.com/ship 2022, and they will keep you apprised of all the latest updates. As many of you have heard, throughout the last few weeks, there have been some Carnival ships that have sold. Now, this news didn't come from Carnival Cruise Line directly, it came from other news sources, but now Carnival is officially announcing that as part of the corporation's recent announcement to reduce its overall capacity and focus on ships with upgraded features, Carnival Fantasy and Carnival Inspiration have indeed been sold. Now, the other Fantasy class ships, Carnival Fascination and Carnival Imagination, will move to what's called a long-term layup status with no specific timeline identified for a return to operation. So that means that those ships are not necessarily being sold or sent to scrap, but they are on layup, which means they are out of service for now. All right, now here's where it gets kind of crazy. Listen to all of this ship movement that's going to be happening. Carnival Sensation will move from Miami to Mobile, Alabama, and take up itineraries previously assigned to Carnival Fantasy and Carnival Fascination. So guests on those two ships are being reaccommodated onto Carnival Sensation. Now, Carnival Sunrise will move from Port Everglades to Port Miami and assume the itineraries previously operated by Carnival Sensation. It's like musical chairs, right? So this is going to be a larger and more upgraded ship for those short itineraries, and there's going to be lots of new features on Sunrise. It went through a $200 million transformation that was completed last year in 2019. So guests that are booked on Sunrise 4 and 5 day itineraries from Port Everglades will be automatically moved over to the sailings from Port Miami. So Carnival Sunrise is also part of Carnival's 50th birthday celebration. No changes to the big birthday sailing, which is happening March 5th, 2022. So they're going to have special entertainment. That's been a really, really popular sailing. And if you want to check that out, you go to carnival.com/celebration. Of course, we're going to link to our news article that has all of these links in it. So if you want to just go to our website and check it out, that's probably easier. Now, Carnival Fascination itineraries from San Juan and Barbados have actually been canceled for 2021 and 2020, since the cruise line says that they're focusing on returning to operations on the mainland. So for now, those are being completely canceled. Also canceled are cruises on our coast, the West Coast here. Carnival Imagination and Carnival Inspiration from Long Beach have been canceled through April 19th, 2021. But Carnival Panorama, our year-round ship here on the West Coast, will continue to operate 7-day cruises from Long Beach, while Carnival Miracle will operate shorter itineraries from San Diego down to Baja, Mexico. Phew, I was a little worried that we were going to lose Carnival Panorama there for a minute, but we're good. Now, speaking of Long Beach, listen to this. Carnival Radiance is coming to Long Beach in spring of 2021. She is replacing Imagination and Inspiration. She will move directly from Europe after her $200 million transformation and will home port in Long Beach. So she is going to assume those short Baja, Mexico itineraries previously sailed by Imagination and Inspiration. Now, if you were booked on Imagination and Inspiration after April 22nd, 2021, you're going to be reaccommodated on the Carnival Radiance, where you're going to experience a ton of upgrades. Now, guys, there's actually balconies on Carnival Radiance. Inspiration and Imagination only had a few balconies, and those were considered suites. So this is definitely an upgrade for the West Coast. And on Carnival Radiance, you're going to get Shaq's Big Chicken restaurant and an expanded water park for families sailing with children. Really good stuff. So we here on the West Coast, I think we're excited about Radiance coming our way. If you're in Australia or cruising to Australia and wondering a little bit about what's happening there, Carnival has canceled 6 cruises between September 15th and October 29th, 2020. So that is off the table right now for Australia. I want to let you know what Christine Duffy, the president of Carnival Cruise Line, has said about this. She said, "We've used this pause in operations to think carefully about our fleet and to build a plan that gives our guests new choices and upgrades to current ship offerings." She said, "We have a great variety of ships across the Carnival Cruise Line fleet, and we are thrilled to have been able to confirm a delivery date ahead that we had anticipated for our second Excel ship," which is exciting news for people sailing from Port Miami on the sister ship to Mardi Gras. Very exciting stuff. So much to absorb. What are your thoughts on all of this, everyone? We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Also, was your sailing impacted by this? Please tell us. We'd also like to invite you to follow us over on Facebook and Instagram, and we're going to link to our social channels below. We do a lot of different things over on those channels, and we'd love to welcome you there. Thank you so very much for tuning in for this massive Carnival news update today, and until next time, we'll see you on the high seas.